I
No.
don't think so. Oh.
We're live. We're just trying to grab your attention. So, hey,
Hello, everybody.
welcome.
We're back.
Hello. We are back. The Trip Sisters are back again. This week, we are going to talk about camera confidence. Yes.
Yee.
Oh, they're having trouble posting to LinkedIn. This may be a problem. Okay, so it looks like we're having some trouble on
Technical
LinkedIn. Well, we'll see.
difficulties.
We will see. All right, so
I guess you can post it afterwards, right?
yeah, I think so.
Does
I
it
think
say?
so. Yeah, it should be. I was watching someone live on LinkedIn today, and they had the same problem. So I bet it's something just on LinkedIn's end, but that's okay because I know YouTube. We can download everything and then still post it on LinkedIn, so it will be okay. Anyway, welcome. My sister Joseffa and I are going to talk about camera confidence, and we'll share 3 tips to boost your camera confidence. And we are launching a new course in January.
5 days to camera confidence.
Yes. So we are working hard behind the scenes on making sure this course is ready. So the website is almost ready, and all the materials. We have shot all the videos, and we're editing. So we're working really hard. But we wanted to give you a little preview with these 3 tips to boost your camera confidence. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions below, of course. We would love to hear from you. All right.
And also specifically camera confidence, but more so specifically figuring out who you are and who you are on camera, because it's very important to not only know who you are, but also see what you look like and kind of figure out your brand and all that stuff. So I guess that leads us to the first tip, which
Tip
is
1.
basically what I just said. Who are you on camera? And that can be specifically if it's just you're the brand, or it could be if you have a product or your brand or your company. How do you want your brand to be conveyed on social media and on the different platforms?
Yes. This is the foundation, right? You first need to figure out who you are on camera, and that could be different. So we always talk about, well, just be yourself in front of a camera. But you might have a different tone of voice, or, a different way you act. When you are in front of a camera, sometimes you might have a completely different persona when it's part of your brand. But I think for most people, it is just really figuring out what part of me can I really use to show who I am in my business, right? And use those parts.
Yeah.
Because you go ahead. Too bad, huh?
And can you, with the brand that you have, can you personalize that through the different platforms? So
yes,
if you look at like bigger brands right now, for example, that are on TikTok, if you've got brands like David, what's that?
David, brands like David.
David, what's the company that started the way they're talking? No, we're both blanking on the name.
But this is a company. Maybe I can look it up. Or no?
It was I don't know, but it was like a fast food place. And Jack in the Box.
Ooh, okay. Can I just perhaps find it? Jack in the Box.
Sure.
Okay,
and they kind of started on Twitter with talking very casually towards I guess their their client base online. And you see that on TikTok too, is brands like KLM, the videos that they make on TikTok are, focused on who they are on TikTok, and
Right.
towards the audience that they have on TikTok versus it's Jack in the Box.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so but it's still Jack in the Box, right? But they've created this whole persona around being, kind of memesy on Jack in the Box. But I'm sure if you go to like Jack in the Box on Facebook or whatever, it might be completely
different.
or
Because how would you describe their persona on TikTok? How would you describe Jack in the Box persona on TikTok?
I mean, if you look at the fries and it has a face on it, like that's
Why should people care about Mac DeMarco? Why should they care?
I don't know.
Can you hear that?
You don't have
Yeah.
to. But if you feel like it, I'm right here with open arms.
Okay, so it's very playful, right? And memesy.
Right. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you need to be like playful and weird and memesy, but you do have to figure out who you want to be as a company online and how you want people to see you. So, who are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the same thing goes, I think, when even if you have like a smaller company,
Right.
and maybe you're just promoting coffee mugs. I don't know. But you still have to figure out who are you on camera. So, for example, I was talking to Aramik, this Dutch guy. Hoi Aramik, ik weet niet of je kijkt. But he does a lot of LinkedIn live streams, and he is super energetic and funny and, on camera. But we talked about how, it's also something that you can turn on and you can really be aware of when you are on camera, how you want to, what energy you really want.
And it's not necessarily that you're then a different person.
No.
It's just that, say you're really excited about something in real life, then you're like excited, but you can be that way on camera. And so for me, for my YouTube channel, usually I do it with my husband, David, and we're always pretty excited to be on camera. And usually the topics that we're talking about, it's a bit like, ha, 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 like, laughing and a bit loud and a bit out there. And then recently I made a video talking about the things that I miss in the Netherlands.
This one, can you see it?
Yeah. And there were actually, and I was just more normal, just kind of, well, not all the way, but just kind of
not as
as out there.
Yeah.
And just the way that I am more so in everyday life. And there were people actually commenting like, are you okay?
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But so you can see that, who I am on YouTube, which is still me, might not be the way I am in everyday.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes.
Like,
no, but it's a part of you. It's a part of you that you turn on or you decide to show. So it's like when I do a training at companies and, and I'm like happy and bubbly and have a lot of energy. When I come home, it's not like I'm always that way.
Yeah, you're not always on.
You're not always on.
But at the same time, that doesn't mean that who you want to be on camera has to be this super out there, in your face kind of person. Because there's also people that don't like that at all. I get comments like, please stop. I'm like, okay.
Too much.
But so again, figure out who you want to be on camera and how you want people to see you, which side of you want people to see.
Yes, that's the most important part. Okay, Aramik is watching. Hoi, Aramik.
Hello.
No, we're not live. Het lukt niet. Aramik, ik weet niet waarom. It's not working for some reason. So it looks like StreamYard is having trouble streaming to LinkedIn. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, Aramik. Really appreciate it. I don't know why it's not streaming on LinkedIn, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
Huh?
So that leads us to the second tip, because it's when you're trying to figure out who you are on camera, you might kind of look at different brands that are in the same industry as you, and how are they doing things on their social, what kind of videos are they making, how are they talking, and you're probably thinking, oh, I should do that because what works for them is going to work for me. But then you're being them. So
Yes.
don't try to be someone else.
No, I see this all the time. And I have done this too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so easy to look at what others are doing and then thinking, well, that's what I should do because apparently that's
Works for
what's
them.
working.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you some video. Well, maybe one. I'm going to show you a little part of a video. Way back in the day, and you know this, Joseffa, I did a video podcast. It was called Webbeats TV. And it was a great, it was a great learning experience for me. Let me see if I can find it. So this is a really old video. Let's take a look. 2011.
I'm excited.
Oh, I don't know. Hey guys, I'm Pelpina with Webbeat TV. I'm in Austin at South by Southwest. If you don't have a chance to come down here in Texas, it's fine because we have got you covered. You're watching an all-new Webbeat TV.
Hey guys, it's me here, Pelpina, here with an awesome word for Webbeat TV.
Guess who I was I was copying
News.
Hallie Lewis. That's what I was doing. Can you see
Yeah.
that? I was just, and the funny thing is that was also, what they told me to do. They're like, well, you have to be a bit faster and a bit more upbeat, and I was actually really proud of that intro. I remember.
It was good. I was like, but it's not you. It's not you. Yeah.
But not me, right? That's the point. So I remember doing this video podcast, Webbeat TV, and it was all about technology and these different websites and apps. And part of it really suited me very well. Because this is, something I still do in Dutch. I talk a lot about websites and apps and, some technology, but I'm not a huge techie.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I felt really uncomfortable trying to pretend I was, because I felt like that's what people were hoping. I don't know. I felt like I had to pretend I was, and it did not work for me, and I think it doesn't work for anyone, because
at the end of the day, people will notice if you're acting like someone else, or if they don't notice, it's only gonna bother you because you feel like you have to put up an act every time you're on camera.
Yeah, and you have to pretend that you're all tech girl who knows everything about I don't know, and I didn't, and sometimes I was like, I could care less. And then it's it's no fun for yourself or for the viewers. So yeah, don't try to be someone else, be more of you, which also can be a journey. Right?
Of course, it's not like you right away know, okay, well, I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to make videos like this. So, if you have to copy other people for a little bit first and figure out who you are from there, that's fine too.
Sometimes you have to try it.
Yeah. And I do have to say that if some stuff works for other people, of course, you do have to kind of take that into account as well.
Yeah.
But still make it your own.
Brian is watching. Brian Weinberg. Hey, Brian, I think you're watching. Yes, you're watching on Facebook. I can see now. I remember, he says, yes, those were the days. Webbeat TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to tip number 3. Question.
All right. This is a bit silly, maybe, but I think it's very important. Have you seen yourself? Do you know what you look like? Do you know what you look like in real life? Do you know what you look like on camera? A lot of times I will see people in real life and they might be very energetic and happy and like the way they are in regular life. You put a camera in front of them and it's everything changes.
Flat.
But sometimes people don't actually know what they look like. And so if you will say something like, I'm so excited to see you, and you want it to convey like you're really excited, but sometimes people will say it like, I'm so excited to see you, thinking they look like, I'm so excited to see you, because you don't know what you actually look like. So,
Yes.
yeah.
People don't know what they look like, which makes sense because you don't look at your own face the entire day while you're talking. Usually it's other people who know what you look like.
Yeah.
So one thing I usually do in a training is if it's like a longer training, I ask people to describe a memory, something that was really nice, a beautiful memory. It could be like from a vacation or something, but a story. So a really nice memory. And just turn the camera on and just describe it and talk about what happened. And usually when people talk about something that they really, it's like something they really enjoyed, something very positive, then they start talking how they normally do.
Yeah.
And then you can look back. So if you record that, you can rewatch it and then look and see how you talk and what you do with your hands or your expression or the way you use your voice. Because often you don't even know, right? So sometimes when people are usually their own worst critic. So when they record a video and then they look back and they say, oh, this is terrible, my voice, and oh, my eyes, and I blink often, or whatever it is that they're, do I always talk like this? And it usually can be super helpful to show that video to other people who know you, who, look at you, who listen to you every day, and then they can tell you, this is what you look like.
That's just you. That's just you. But if say you're filming like a product video or something for your brand, and you kind of know what you look like, and it's a bit more monotone, it's a bit more on a boring side.
Let's just call it the way it is.
Let's call it the way it is. Then what I do, which is where kind of the acting, I'm not saying you have to act, but if you know what you look like and you want to convey something else, then it's helpful to know what your face actually looks like. So you can kind of look in front of a mirror, kind of know, oh, hey, if I do this with my face, that is already super different than just this. And so then when you're filming, you can know, oh, wait, I remember when I lift up my eyebrows, that really makes a difference when I'm trying to be expressive. So, you've seen yourself. Do you know what you look like?
Yes, and most of us don't. That's the answer is probably you don't, and so it's good to know what you look like and how you talk and how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the mirror thing is actually one of the tips and exercises that we have in our 5 days to camera confidence course, and we have a bunch more of those exercises that we will share with you if you do decide to join us on this journey to get more camera confidence, because it's really easy to just be yourself, but it's a lot more difficult, but we have ways to do it.
Yes, a lot of exercises, as Joseffa said, hands-on exercises. Some of them are pretty silly, but when you do them together, it's really fun. So I think having the little exercises, understanding what you look like, trying to understand how your facial expressions can actually contribute to how you convey your message. All those things, of course, we dive in depth in our e-course. Yeah. So we would love to welcome you. So as I just said, we are still working on getting everything ready behind the scenes. So the Dutch page with the course is ready. I can paste the link below. But the English page we're still working on, and it should be done later today or tomorrow. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, but the e-course will be next year in January. So
Yes.
we will also still be posting about it in the future.
You will see us.
You will
we
definitely
will.
We'll
We will be bombarding you with content.
You'll be so
like
annoyed by us.
another live stream.
Yeah.
Here we are again. No, but yeah, we will definitely share a lot more tips and tricks on how to be more confident in front of a camera. And yes, we're starting January 10, I believe, right? Or it depends on the English or the Dutch course.
The Dutch course is January 10th.
Yes, and the English, I think it's 24, or it's the week after. It's the 17th. There we go. So yeah, leave us a comment or send us a direct message or keep an eye out on the new course, and we would love to welcome you.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.